This is a short video to introduce you to Dungeon Dice. In Dungeon Dice, all aspects of the game are represented by dice, including monsters, equipment, and one-use items like healing potions, scrolls, and keys. Each monster has a number indicating its level, and an ability in the lower right corner which the monster may use in combat. One side of each monster die depicts a reward that is earned for defeating the monster in combat. The bat offers a potion, the golem offers a treasure, and the dragon offers a locked chest. The potion means a player may take a random item from the one-use bag. The treasure means a player may take a random item from the equipment bag, and the locked chest means the player may take a random item from the artifact bag if the player has a key to unlock the chest. There are three types of equipment. Gray items are worn out, they do less damage, and have weaker abilities. Black means standard equipment, and purple means a magical item. It will do more damage and have additional abilities in combat. Each player may equip one piece of armor and 2 hands worth of equipment. Note that this axe takes 2 hands to wield. Each player starts with 2 random items from the blue bag and 2 random items from the red bag. In addition, players start with 1 level die. As monsters are defeated, experience is earned. When a player gets to 3 experience, they earn a 2nd level die. When a player gets to 6 experience, they earn a 3rd level die. Players take turns, drawing random monsters from the monster bag and attempting to defeat that monster. Here I've rolled a level 2 goblin. That means the goblin will have 2 monster level dice. I will get to roll my 1 hero level die and my equipment against the monster. Whoever has a higher total will win. If I don't think I can defeat the monster, I can run away with no penalty, or I can ask another player to assist me in the fight. We will each roll our level and equipment and add the total together. I'm going to fight this monster alone. The player to my left controls the monster, rolling the dice and eventually using the monster's ability. The monster gets a 4. I roll my dice, and I get a total of 4 as well. However, the monster still has an ability to use. This slash symbol means the monster can re-roll a die. Clearly he'll want to re-roll his 1. The monster gets a total of 8. I was unlucky. None of my dice rolled abilities that I could use in combat. The sword would have let me get a re-roll. The armor would have let me re-roll one of the monster's dice. Since I lost, I take a wound. I lose my hero level die, and I may not roll it again until I receive healing. I have a few ways to heal. 1, if I have a healing potion, I can return it to the red bag and grab my wound back. I don't have a healing potion. 2, if I have a scroll, which I do, I can cast one of these 5 spells. 4 of the spells are useful in combat, such as trying to turn a monster into a toad, stealing a die from a monster, re-rolling the entire combat, or adding fire damage. I don't want any of those. I'm looking at the heal spell. I give it a roll. I could have healed 2 wounds. I only need to heal 1. My scroll goes back to the red bag. In addition, I can take an entire turn to rest. I don't get to draw a monster from the monster bag, but I get to roll the heal spell even if I don't have a scroll. I'm ready for another fight. On my next turn, I reach into the monster bag and roll a random monster. Here I'm fighting a level 1 bat. The bat will get 1 die, and its ability is if it's losing combat, it gets to re-roll the entire fight. I'm not worried. The player to my left rolls the die. The monster gets a 6. Notice the potion on the die. This means that if I beat the monster, I'll get an extra item from the one-use bag. The bat's reward, naturally, is already a potion. So if I win this fight, I will get 2 potions. Here goes. I'm a 3. Now I have one ability, which is armor. That lets me reroll one of the monster's dice. In this case, if I reroll the 6, I'm not going to get that free potion anymore, but that's better than losing the fight. 5. I still lose. I take a wound. For a moment, let's pretend that I won. Had I won the fight, the monster would have awarded me 1 potion. I reach into the one-use bag and grab a single die. This time I've earned a healing potion. That would have helped earlier. In addition, defeating the monster awards me 1 experience. If I get up to 3 experience, I will earn a 2nd level die. Let's take one more turn. I draw a random die from the monster bag and give it a roll. This time I got a locked chest. If I have a key, I can draw an artifact from the yellow bag. I do have a key. I put my key back in the red bag, and I reach into the yellow bag for a reward. And I get a whip. In combat, the whip symbol removes the lowest die from combat. The drain symbol takes the lowest die and adds it to my total. In this case, I would have been able to add 6 points to combat. On a higher level monster, that's not as likely. Whip would remove the lowest, drain would add the lowest to me. Some sides of this whip only drain, and some only whip. The game is won by obtaining 4 victory points called fame. A red monster is worth 1 fame. If I defeat a red monster in combat, I get to keep this die to keep track of my fame. A black monster is worth 2 fame, and the single golden dragon is worth 3 fame. Additionally, I get 1 fame if my experience gets up to 6. The die turns red to show me it's worth 1 fame, and artifacts are worth 1 fame as well. For more information on how to play the game, click on the black manual at the bottom of the project page, or ask your question in the comments section.